When I started my Jewish bucket list, making challah was at the very top. This month, I need to learn how to bake and braid challah. I'm Debra Eckerling, and this is my 2019 Jewish bucket list.
When you get your hands in something, you feel better. It brings you into the moment, you're present, you're aware. And there's something about kneading dough on the kitchen counter that is unbelievable. And it just brings me right here and now. It's fun. It's like playing with clay when you're a kid, right? It's super fun and it's messy and I love it. I am author of Braided, A Journey of 1,000 Challahs, which is a book that has come out this past year that chronicles my journey of how I learned by making challah weekly for over 10 years to be in a happier and healthier spot.
When I was a kid, my favorite art activity was clay. And this is great because it's just like playing with clay, but when it's done, you get to bake it and eat it, so it's way better.
I, 10, 11, 12 years ago, was a mom of 3 young kids and working as a physician in a large teaching hospital and kind of losing my mind. Very overwhelmed, very stressed out. And at the Jewish New Year, I was talking with a girlfriend on the phone and she said to me, "You should bake challah." I did it on that Friday that she and I had been speaking. And at the risk of some hyperbole, it changed my life because for the first time in a really long time, I just stopped. I wasn't answering my pager. I wasn't picking up toys. There I was at the kitchen counter in Cleveland, Ohio, the ingredients, the bowl, and me. And it was such a wonderful experience. And then a couple hours later, I don't know if you've baked bread before, but that smell, that aroma, it gets me every time.
It's fun, it's nice. I didn't realize, because I've tried to make doughy things in the past and I usually give up because it's too sticky, and I learned this neat trick about how if it's sticky, you add more flour and it makes it better.
It's a behavior, it's an activity, it's a food that takes us beyond. In the beginning, when I set out the ingredients and I'm going to make it in the merit of somebody, I'm already in a different place. I don't make brownies in the merit of somebody, right? And then once the dough is risen and I say the blessing for the separation of the challah, I've taken it to a different place. And then when we say the motzi at Shabbos, I've taken it to a different place. This is spiritual bread that nourishes us. The 3 biggest life lessons that I've learned are 1, the power of having a meaningful ritual. 2, the power of community. And 3, the power of thinking about food as medicine. And I get to revisit these every week.
When you think about challah, you have these images in your mind of what is the perfect challah, this beautiful round loaf with a bunch of different braids. But challah doesn't need to be perfect, it just needs to be yours. Apparently when we open the oven, it's gonna be like...
You ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
right, that aroma, it's your house becomes a home.
Look what I did. This challah definitely tastes like love. There's just something magical about when you create something, when you bake it, you put your heart and soul into it, and then you are able to enjoy what you've created. And this is just, I'm not saying it because it's my first challah, but it probably is the best challah I've ever had in my life.